But it's time now to welcome three men that I strive to be like because they have been or are the best in the world at their jobs. They've stared down and been closer to danger. Many of us have or ever will be, but you wouldn't know because they're like Florida. They're cold as ice. And you would never see them sweat. And the reason for that is they are combat sports referees. I'm talking about none other than Hall of Fame boxing referees Robert Byrd and Kenny Bayless and championship MMA referee Mark Smith, who's also up for MMA Referee of the Year. And the reason that I'm a lucky man getting all these fight knowledge guys here in one spot is they have a show called Official Call, and I'm like you, I want to know a whole lot more about it. So, welcome, Mark, Mr. Byrd, Mr. Bayless. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Glad to be here.
Yeah. First of all, hold up. You up for boxing referee or MMA referee of the year?
Not boxing. No.
MMA referee of the year?
MMA referee of the year.
Okay.
I had the honor of this my 5th year in a row being nominated, and the competition is incredible because I get to work with some of the best referees in the world. But I do have the honor of representing our great state, Nevada. And, the voting is still going on, so we got about 2 months worth of voting, and wish me luck. But just very fortunate to be part of it.
That's really cool. When you see this young man refereeing right now, like, how is it you're working with him now, but how is it still to watch him do what he does, especially in a different sport?
Well, it's good to know and to see that Mark has done a fantastic job.
Yeah.
And it just kind of reminds me back in the day when I got started and was in about 10, 12 years looking for that opportunity to start doing some of those title fights, major fights, and eventually it happened.
Does he keep it no sweat on his face? Is he cold as ice, like I said?
Most of the time.
Most of the time. Okay. So the Official Call is the show. We see the pictures around here. First of all, the promo picture is dope. I like that. The Official Call. I have to ask you this because I think it's a fantastic idea. Who gets credit for coming up with the idea?
Actually, our producer.
Your producer?
Yeah.
Go ahead and shout out this producer.
As a matter of fact, it's funny how this thing evolved because initially it was supposed to be just a documentary on me, on my career, and how that evolved.
Okay.
But over a period of time, it went from that into we could expand this thing. And so eventually it became the idea for the Official Call. And when they fleshed it out, we were all very happy to be a part of it.
Okay, so it came up with the Official Call, so he had to share the spotlight with you guys?
He had to share the spotlight with us. Two's company, three's a crowd.
Okay, I like that. So the Official Call is 3 referees, MMA, boxing, Hall of Famers here, and you guys are not actually refereeing anybody, but you guys are actually being me, in a sense. Interviewing people that are in the fight game and whatnot. Is that basically the gist?
It's a little bit different perspective from some of the other shows out there. They may talk about current fights or the fight that happened last night or the big fights coming up this Saturday. But we wanted to add to that perspective and look at it from an official's perspective, which entails, sanctioning fights. So in this case, representing the Nevada State Athletic Commission or California, wherever we're sanctioned.
Okay.
But also talking about the judges and the referees.
We're talking about the judges.
Well, we don't talk about them. We are a complete, total team. But some people, that you have a lot of critics that may talk about a fight, they may not agree with the scoring. So we give them a better perspective of what it means to be a boxing or MMA judge, how they score the fights, and then also our critical aspect inside the cage or inside the ring, some of the rules, some of the infractions, how we interact with the fighters as the referees. It's a total concept.
It's something I love about this because something you mentioned that I talk to him a lot about when I'm just out and about, the fact that people don't like how a fight was judged, but they have no idea the criteria. You guys know the criteria.
Right, yes.
You know what I mean? They don't like the way a fight was refereed or something like that. They don't know the criteria for being a referee. You guys do know the criteria for being a referee. So I guess how fun is it to actually get a chance to expand your knowledge to someone other than me when I'm trying to bug you at a UNLV basketball game?
It's like I said, it's a great opportunity to educate about our sport.
Yeah.
We love this sport, we love what we do. And I often have people come up to me, man, what was you looking at? And they're 15 rows up.
Yeah. they can see better than you,
I'm
right? 15 rows up.
And I'm 18 inches away, and I can see his eyes rolling back in his head, and that's why I do what I do. But they're betting with their pocketbook and their heart.
Yeah.
And we can't do that.
Yeah.
You know. So it's an opportunity to educate people, give them a different perspective of this beautiful sport that we're involved in.
Okay.